the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Tonight, the second of two on this wild card Saturday. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Carolina Panthers. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. The Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey has a set. Off we go from a rainy Charlotte. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Get across the 20, welcome at the 22-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. He's got room to run right at the start. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 37 yards.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and man, you can see why.
Ready, ready. 50, green. Ready.
On first down is Young. Forced to his right. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
Yeah, that's just a tough break here in the early going of this postseason, Mike. Everyone stresses the value of the ball, especially in the playoffs.
No chance at all. He'll go down. Trevin Wallace. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down coming up.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
On third down, Prescott. That's over the middle and intercepted.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they...
Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last two throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next two drives, come out here, establish the run, dose the ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
We'll try again here. Second and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He's going to let one go. Deep for Lamb. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. A big connection from Dak to CD. 42 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal.
Here we go. 26.
To throw is Prescott. Rolling right. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Go again from the 3. It is second and goal.
Yeah, 26.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. Good blocking, and he's in. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Cowboys. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Wild Card Weekend. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Set. Hut, hut.
Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ready up.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9.
Let's set.
Out of the shotgun. Young. He's going to be marked down short of the 45. Short of the first down, and here comes third down.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
It's going to be third. They need one. From the gun, it's Young. He's got his tight end. That's Sanders. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On second down, Young out to his right. He's going to air this one out, and that is incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it's going to be third down.
You don't move. Ready.
Back to throw. Young. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Their own 29-yard line.
Pistol now for Prescott. That's complete to Devontae Turpin. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
47.
Prescott. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Man in motion, heading right. Second down, Prescott. This one intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merrick. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
The Panthers take over first and 10.
On first and 10, here's Young. That'll be swung out wide to Brooks. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
On the run to the right. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Latavion Sanders. And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay is going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. So ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
The kick is good. Ties the game at 7. Brian Fitzgerald to pick up 4 Carolina.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 2. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Dak can throw it here on first down. That is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
The field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Now going to get a stoppage, injured player. Oh, it's C.D. Lamb who is shaken up. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Ready. Blue 45. White.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Ready?
That's good for a Carolina Panthers.
Come on, set.
Young to throw on 1st down. To the right side, he finds McMillan. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. We are through one here on Wild Card Weekend. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment.
52. Here we go. Here we go. 50. Green. Hut, hut.
A second down throw for Young. Forced out wide. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. 3rd and 5.
Set, hut. 30. Claws red. Blaster. 6. Ready.
To throw is Young. He'll get this complete. It's Jimmy Horn Jr. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First and 10 at the 32.
Now Young. A throw, left side, caught by Sanders. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up second down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Ready, set.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Here's Young to throw, moving to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
That's another Carolina
Set,
Panther.
ready. 10 black.
First and 10 at the 13.
Young. First down throw there is incomplete.
I think now we're starting to see this defense start to make some adjustments. We saw him give up a few plays earlier in the game, especially to this back. So he's someone they have to understand. He's not just going to hurt you on the ground. He also is a threat in the passing.
To the goal line and in. Xavier Legette. Touchdown, Carolina. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Panthers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll push forward for about a yard. Nick Scott up from the secondary for the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. That is Ferguson in motion. On the play fake, Dak. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. 3rd, they need 8. That is Ferguson in motion. On 3rd down, Prescott. Moving outside the pocket. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play for the Cowboys. 38 yards.
With that much time, you just can't ask your secondary to hold up. The defensive front has to do a better job. First, keep the quarterback in the pocket. Don't let him extend the play outside of it. And then secondly, you got to get that ball out of his hand Because when you let him hold it for that long, big plays are going to come.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7.
Yeah! There we go!
That is Ferguson in motion. On play action, here's Dak. Rolling to the left. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. On for the field goal now. It's Brandon Aubrey. This a 46-yard attempt. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Cowboys are back within 4 at 14-10. Back out is Brandon Aubrey. At the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. The return starts from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Yellow, 43.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
So try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Young. Pass to the receiver, Moore. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this.
Ready!
3rd and a yard.
Set, ready! 50, green! Cut!
Out of the shotgun, Young. Flush to his right. He's going to let this one go deep. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Chuba Hubbard, the man he was looking for. And it's going to be 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only are you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming up. It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
Yeah! 26.
Here's a toss, right side. Finding room to the 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. Aubrey now for the extra point. He knocks it through. Cowboys move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On first down is Young. That one's hauled in the side by McMillan.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Ready, break.
Second down and 3.
Here we go, set. Block 40, set.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Third down, 3 to go. Back to throw. Young exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
That's good for a Carolina
Right, ready, hut, 45, right.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready?
Here's Young. Open man is Horn, and it's complete. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. To throw is Young. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. The Panthers will take their first timeout as they stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Come on, set, ready.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. On play action, Young. Now he'll air one out, and that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
He's got his tight end, Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on third down.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
60 red, black shot. Hut.
Here's Young. Forced to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
I think if you're willing to throw it there, it tells us everything we need to know about the decision coming up here on fourth down. He didn't have anything available, threw it away, and I think in this part of the field, you got to really think hard about going for it.
He's got a man! That's McMillan! And he's going to have a Panthers first down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chain. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. This from 34 yards. Good snap. Good hold. Good catch. So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Play action now. Prescott. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
Second down, Prescott. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. Whoa. Javonte Williams to the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 76 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Auburn's good with the extra point. And the Cowboys will go up by 7. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
Let's go next. Cut.
Young to throw on first down. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. That's the left side. Hauled in by Leggett.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took to get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Ready.
On first and 10, here's Young. Quick hitting slant there. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. That pickup good for 29 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Black, yellow, 43. Ready.
Now Young. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Set. Ready.
Young. That's caught by Brooks. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Right. 97.
So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. He'll get this out to the left flat. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 5-yard line.
Let's go. Need old blue. Blue, 32. Cut, cut.
To throw, Young. Out to his right. To the pylon. He's in. Bryce Young. Touchdown. Panthers. Fitzgerald back for the extra point. His kick is good. Panthers will tie this game at 24. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Start on the ground. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Nick Scott up from the secondary for the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Yeah, here we go. To throw is Dak. to his tight end, Ferguson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Cowboys.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Javonte Williams. And he will score. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. The extra point by Aubrey is good. Cowboys will go up by 7. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Yeah! He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
62 blaster. 60 red. 60 red. Ready. Go. Black shot.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. To the right, caught by Sanders. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
22 meters.
12 yards. That's good for a Carolina Panther.
A run with Hunter. And he'll get forward for a couple. DeMarion Overshown there on the tackle.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 2 yards.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we set.
Out of the shotgun. Young on the run to the right. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
They'll go with the counter on 1st down. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
So you find yourself in 2nd and long. What you're thinking here as the play caller is just get this into a manageable 3rd down situation. But after that rush attempt and that big gain, they now find themselves in 3rd and short, which makes it nice. They can run or pass.
Now a 3rd and 2. Now Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Prescott to his main man, Lamb. CD gets the Cowboys a 1st down. On the toss, they'll run. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
Brings up 2nd and
3. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
On third down, Prescott. That's out wide to Williams. And he's very close to a first down, out of bounds, right at the marker. Spot is just a little short. So it is fourth down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Williams. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on fourth down.
This play should always end up converting a fourth down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he'll try to keep his footing. Manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. Here we go! A quick slant taken by Lamb. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Prescott now. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Offense staying out there for this 4th down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's taken in, and he will get the first down. They took a chance, but they convert on 4th and 3.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He's got that complete to Turpin. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Here we go. Here we go. Going to 54. Wide, wide,
On the give, it's Williams. Not much happening there, just a short gain. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. It is 2nd and 9.
Yes!
Here's the toss as they look to run. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Yeah! There we go. Wide,
Over there, fullback trying to get it. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Lou will take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Touchdown, Dallas.
Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Let's go next.
On 1st down is Young. A throw there, caught by Leggett. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Okay, right? Strike 2. Set.
From the gun, it's Young. Flush to his right. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
White. 45. White.
Throwing is Young. Forced out wide. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Donovan Wilson.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. The Panthers will take their 1st timeout timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Throwing is Prescott. Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. Now a timeout for Carolina. It's going to be their second. Talk things over before third down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
They put Pickens in motion. Over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big one there on third down. Good for 26 yards. And third and final timeout taken by the defense. So the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
26.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now it's 2nd and 1. Here comes Williams on the toss to the right. Trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down at the loss on the play.
You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And he will have a Cowboys first down by about a yard. Gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
First down, Dallas.
Down to a knee here, and that'll do it. They have advanced. They are moving on in the playoffs. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Charlotte, good night, everyone.